There were several Marquette County families that lost two family members in World War II, among them the Lukranins of Negaunee, the Kemekis of Marquette, and the Youngs of Marquette, who lost two sons and a son-in-law. But only one family lost a son and a daughter in the war. The McKinney family of Big Bay actually sent three of their children off to serve during World War II. Edward was serving with the Army Corps of Engineers in the South Pacific. William was a member of the 9th Infantry Division in Europe, while Alice Pauline McKinney was a WAC, a member of the Women's Army Corps, tasked with doing everything from office work to washing vehicles in the motor pool. In October of 1944, Bill, who grew up a huge Detroit Tigers fan, was a sergeant in the 47th Infantry Regiment, which was engaged in battle in western Germany. He was wounded outside the town of Scheffenhütte and died a day later from the wounds he received. Upon hearing the news, his sister wrote home telling her mother, quote, "Dear Mom, I received your letter Sunday. Bill's death sure was a shock to me. I didn't expect it at all. I never once thought that this could happen to us. The war seems closer than ever now. My dear, Ed and I will be home soon. Don't worry, we will both come home safe and sound." Unquote. When the Germans surrendered in May of 1945, Pauline was stationed at Accra in what is now the country of Ghana on Africa's Gold Coast. By all accounts, she was enjoying her assignment overseas and looking forward to even more service. In a letter home, she also told her mother that, quote, "I met a very nice sailor from South Carolina. He was 6 feet 1/2 inch, brown curly hair, brown eyes, danced like a dream, and seemed to be a gentleman. Now, that is the kind of man I could fall for if there wasn't a war going on and everything changing." Unquote. 2 days after she mailed that letter home, Pauline McKinney boarded a C-47 transport plane headed for London and a new assignment. The plane in which she was riding crashed into the Atlantic shortly after taking off, killing all aboard. The 18 WACs on the plane were the only members of the Women's Army Corps to be lost while overseas. Bill McKinney is buried in the Henri Chapelle American Military Cemetery in Belgium. Pauline is listed on the tablet of the missing at the North African American Military Cemetery in Tunisia. Brother and sister are both also remembered on the family headstone in the Big Bay Cemetery.